Hello everyone. In this video, we'll see how Sitecore forms work. So, Sitecore send forms are the least powerful product inside Sitecore send. What I find is campaigns and landing pages are quite strong, but they are still working on subscription forms. So, if you click on subscription forms, at the moment I don't have any. So let's click on create new. So you can do it as a pop-up or inline or a floating bar. It's a floating bar or floating box, full screen or promotional pop-up. Those are the only options we got. So let's try one for the moment. Pop-up. So you need to give name, pop-up form 1. So then we start designing. So we come here and we can see there are different types of pop-up designs already made. So let's pick this one. Just some nice colors, not too bright. Okay, now the reason why I said this is not the most powerful within Sitecore Send is because I don't like the editor too much. It's quite simple, I find. Uh, so let's say we can go here and we can remove the space at top. We can remove the text. So you can hide all this, which is good. Uh, Settings. So you can content width, content border, change background, remove background. So that's all fine till here looks really good. So let's go where the form is. So this is where you come to edit fields. So it doesn't have a drag and drop functionality which we would expect out of most of the form builders nowadays. So for example, it says field styles, but if you want to customize the fields, this is how you do it. You go edit custom fields. So this is the one field we already have. Let's use this one. So I'm going to call it name. I'll call it first name, and then you can go on the placeholder first name, pre-fill value if needed, but the options are very limited. You can either make it required, read only field or not. You can't put a regex, for example. What if it was a number field? Let's try that next. Custom field, phone number. Okay, so you can go and select number in here, required or not required. Let's say required, create. So that did got added, but what if I want this number field to be a phone number and only allow New Zealand numbers? So those things can't be done, or I don't know how to do. At least it's not very straightforward to find that out how to do that. Let's go back here and try and put phone number as this. Close. It's got autosave, which is good. So let's click here again. Let's look at the other options. Search for setting, transparent, form width. Okay, so this is all styling options. On display success error message, redirect to a page, redirect to external URL, or close the form. So on submit events, but you cannot create your custom submit event. So that is something lacking as well. So imagine you want to do an action like send an email. So you can't do anything like that. Also, the reason why I was saying it's the least powerful is also because it doesn't have an API related to this. So landing pages, email campaigns has quite a lot of APIs. You can actually do things with APIs, but I haven't seen any APIs for Sitecore send forms. So in here, you can write a success message, which is good. You can preview the message. So you can just click here, and what is happening is all this stays as it is, and this form goes away and the preview message comes up, which is pretty good experience. Select mailing list. So which mailing list you want people to be entered when they click subscribe, which is good. So there is a reCAPTCHA setting here as well inbuilt, which is good. You can put a terms and conditions checkbox and adjust the text for this if you need to. Just good. So I'm gonna go next now. I have done editing my form. Proceed to next step. So this step does take a little time, still not too much, maybe 3 to 5 seconds. And then we set the visibility of the form. So this is quite powerful, I find it. These things are not easy to build with any other CMSs, where this says when the visitor should see this form. So set the time that needs to have been passed before returning or first time visitor sees your form. Set the time that needs to have passed before a returning visitor sees your form again. So imagine I have submitted the form and I want to show this form after 10 days. So it will come up after that, which is pretty handy. And you can add some more conditional rules like that too. I'm not going to add anything like that, so I'll just keep going. Show form when someone leaves a page, which is also good. We'll go next. So from here you can either publish this form on your site, so you don't need to actually uh, do an iframe or anything like that. So we can say yes, connected website, this. So you can do it on the pages you have created or on the site that we have added here. You need to make sure the site is validated and has the configure tracking script. So this page was there, landing page 1 that we created, and we can put it on there. Embed or publish to external platforms, so you can link to your form. Let's set up. So this is the form will live on this website, and we will have a URL. So, and you can edit the URL too. Embed your form, so they do give you the snippet. So if you put this JavaScript in your website, it will be able to uh, make the form look exactly like it we designed in the site. So I'm gonna keep this here, copy URL, go next, and that's it. This is just the summary of it. We go publish, and the form is ready. Yeah. So all my details got added there, which is good. We'll look at reports and automation in next topic. Thank you.